Hello, and welcome to another episode of Sports with Monga, and we are back with the game week 34. The run-in continues, the review of the Premier League title and where we are. That's what we subscribe, and that's what we're watching now. For the viewers who are coming in now for us, or like a new, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and be on the journey. We're doing the run-in. The Premier League title is still a three-way title. Maybe I need to put Liverpool away, but Arsenal and Manchester City are going hammer and tongs. So if you want to enjoy some review, hear me talk about a lot of excitement and how I see as a fan of the Premier League of football to see how this kind of heads up. Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool, a triple run and triple fight for the Premier League title. If you're interested to join, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to be able for more videos that are coming your way. Thanks for your support, guys, and I hope you will support the channel by subscribing to it as well. Let's jump into it. How was the weekend? What really happened? And where we are. The weekend started with the big game, West Ham versus Liverpool, and it was complete chaos. I've done another video of what happened with Klopp and Salah, so if you've not checked that out, look in the video section. You will find a video of my reaction to that, of Klopp versus Salah, the chaos that it's kind of happening, and the unraveling of Liverpool. So there's a much more detailed analysis that I do into that video. So do check it out, check that out. For West Ham and Liverpool, the game ended. The first game of the run-in ended with a 2-2 draw, which was very interesting because we had Jared Bowen scoring and Andrew Robertson equalizing immediately. And from own goal from Areola, you felt Liverpool will kind of win 2-1, but then Mikel Antonio and Bowen again to make the crazy scenes happen. Shots on target, Liverpool 8. Same for from West Ham. David Moyes' side, of course, did not have a lot of possession. A lot of possession by Liverpool. 72% Liverpool possession, 28% by the West Ham team. Of course, this basically means they've dropped points again. Liverpool have dropped points again, and in my mind, I'm going to call it Liverpool are out of the title race. They're not going to win the title, that's for sure. Liverpool are now 75 points after playing 35 games. Manchester City, on the other hand, they were not the second ones who played. Second ones who played were Arsenal. Arsenal were playing the North London derby, and what a derby that was. What a game it was. Like, I think it's slowly becoming one of my favorite fixtures after Manchester United and Liverpool. But then, considering where Manchester United is against Liverpool, I would rather prefer watching Arsenal, the North London derby, Arsenal versus Spurs at the Spurs Stadium, and it ended with a 3-2 win for Arsenal. The scoreline gives you an effort or gives you an impression that it was a very close game, but fair no, it was not a clear game. It was one-sided. 3 goals scored in the first half by Arsenal. A lack of concentration and crazy scenes by Raya to hand the goal for the first goal for Spurs, and penalty for Heung-min Son to score the second goal. But Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg scores an own goal for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka and Kai Havertz combining to score the second and third goal for Arsenal, after Saka's penalty was also ruled out for offside by VAR. So a lot of drama there, but then it ended pretty well. It was interesting to hear Arteta's thoughts after the game, because he was like, it was a nerve-wracking moment for him. Nerve-wracking moments for him, definitely, because, you know, to see what could happen, and obviously if they drop points, City will grab them. City don't drop points. City are like ruthless. But then Arsenal, on the other hand, have been able to get to 80 points in 35 games played. Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, drop in the comment section below. Liverpool fans, question simple for you: are Liverpool out of the title race? I think yes, but drop in the comments. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button as well while you're at it. And Arsenal fans, do you feel confident, or are you more nervous? Are your hands getting sweaty and palms getting sweaty? And this is what it takes to do the title. Premier League title is not a simple thing to achieve. 80 points. Arsenal definitely out on the pole position, though. Advantage to them. And then Man City were playing the last game, or at least from the title run in the last game against Nottingham Forest, and it was not 4-0. It was 2-0. That's my bad on the thumbnail. It was 2-0 for Manchester City. Goals from Josko Guardiola and Erling Haaland. Haaland kind of came back to score the goal after. It was interesting. Kevin De Bruyne started. Foden did not even travel. He was sick. Grealish, Doku, both starting. Alvarez on top. Bernardo Silva, Rodri starting as well. Josko Guardiola, Ake Akanji, and Kyle Walker, with Ederson also substituted for an injury. And that was interesting. Ortega had to come in the middle. What a crazy scene that, at least for Man City to understand, their number one goalkeeper was out basically. But they have good backing. Mateo Kovacic coming in, Erling Haaland, Ortega, Matheus Nunes, and Oscar Bob. What was interesting was like John Stones, Ruben Diaz were not even. John Stones didn't start. Ruben Diaz was not even on the bench. Rico Williams didn't start. Sergio Gomez didn't start. I think they're all planning for the. There's no Champions League to play for them, so I think they're resting pretty well because for the FA Cup final as well. But for the run-in, that they will definitely have some players to call out for. Nottingham Forest. Some would say that it was one of those things where they did try to kind of put something up, but then it was completely crazy. The complete domination on that side from City, 67% possession. Nottingham Forest had only 2 shots on targets, 5 for Manchester City, 11 shots from Manchester City, and 14 from Nottingham Forest. It was interesting also for my mind that Chris Wood had a couple of chances in the first half, like the first early starts of the game, that he could have capitalized on, and that would have been a different game for them. Wood missing the target when the goal was open ahead of him. That's kind of like, yeah, it's one of those things where you're like, Nico Williams had a shot like scuffed in 23 range, like anything could have happened, and that would have been crazy game. Kevin De Bruyne also showing why Kevin De Bruyne is the best assist king and why everybody calls him the assist king. That was interesting as well to see. On the other side, for the run-in now, let's get into the run-in. Very interesting game or the run-in that's going to happen. Manchester City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. I think Liverpool are pretty much done. 80 points, Arsenal, Man City 79, and Liverpool 75. Liverpool need a miracle here to happen for City and Arsenal to drop points. Arsenal, who will now face Bournemouth on Saturday, before playing Manchester United, Everton, and again playing as the last 3 games as well. So Arsenal will play Bournemouth, Manchester United next, and then Everton and at the end of the season. On the other side, for Manchester City, Wolves, Fulham, and Spurs and West Ham. Those are the 4 games they have. They need to play the Tottenham game, which will be interesting for them as well because they'll be playing like back to back. They play the Wolves on 4th of May. I think it's an easy victory, but I think the match that I'm going to be interested in is like the Spurs game against City. What will that unravel? On the run, it's also interesting to see what's happening in the Premier League title. The European spots are pretty much nailed on. The 4th spot, the title race, mathematically, it's still a 3-horse title race with 3rd place Liverpool able to reach 84 points, 4 more than leaders Arsenal's current total. But the recent defeats in Crystal Palace and Everton last Saturday's 2-2 draw at West Ham United have left Liverpool 5 points behind Arsenal and as a big outsiders for the title, with both sides having 3 matches left. Manchester City are second, 1 point behind Arsenal, but having played 1 match less, leaving their destiny in their own hands. If City wins And that's interesting. If City wins their 4 remaining matches, that will take them to 91 points. They will be champions for the 4th successive season. And that's the thing. It's all on them. City's match in hand is against Tottenham Hotspurs, where they have lost their last 4 league visits without scoring. Arsenal can reach a maximum of 89 points, but their superior goal difference of plus 57 could be a factor, as it is 7 better than City's plus 50. So it's all to fight for here, guys. It's not over yet. City still are poised favorites because they have the game in hand, but it's against Spurs. So anything can happen. So mathematically, if Arsenal, City, and Liverpool win all their matches, it will end with City with 91 points because they have 4 games to play, 12 points, 91. Arsenal can get a maximum of 89, and Liverpool get a maximum of 84. So 91 to 84 is the range. 91 for the Premier League winner, if that happens, 89 for the 2nd spot, and 84 for the 3rd spot. What a crazy race this has been. Do stay tuned to this. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think is going to happen? Arsenal fans, City fans, Liverpool fans, drop in the comment section below. Let me know what happens here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I catch you in the next one. Peace.